Good morning and happy Tasted Tuesday, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life to our friends around the globe. Canada is officially open again. We were closed temporarily last night because there was hockey on. It was Game 7. It is all that anyone could talk about yesterday. And the result's not exactly what we had hoped for, but it was a good game. And why this morning the Florida coach, the winning coach, is trending online even this morning, especially here in our home province of Manitoba. Class act, nice guy. What he had to say about the Winnipeg Jets after his win last night, coming up in a second. Also, coming up on the show today, it is World TV Day. Happy World TV Day. Remember those big console TVs? Such a pain in the rump to move. My grandparents had one with an 8-track player in it. You could get a record player in it. From the big TVs to the ones that you can now essentially just hold in your hand. Happy World TV Day. We'll see how good your TV trivia is coming up later this morning. Also, we've got news of another significant once was popular restaurant chain that is shuttering. 40 locations closed yesterday, and we'll tell you what U.S. restaurant chain with locations here in Canada. We have one, I believe, in Winnipeg. We'll tell you who that is coming up later this morning. Some sad news there for some fans of this particular restaurant. On the good news side of fun places, this past weekend, the Americans set a new record for travel. More people went through the turnstiles for the TSA in the United States on Sunday than any other day in U.S. history. So talk about travel being back for summertime. Summer travel season is here. It's also grad day today for our friends at Vincent Massey. Congratulations to Crocus grads from yesterday. Tomorrow's Neelan. It's grad week. And we have our first 30-degree day officially from Environment Canada. Yeah! It wasn't in Brandon. It was elsewhere in Manitoba. We'll tell you where they hit 30 degrees. And it's Tasted Tuesday. Look what we got today. We got cookies. Cookies today. Co-op Gold. We got chocolate chip. We'll test these puppies out. Chocolate chip. They have 4 varieties. We got 2 to test. Chocolate chip. And nothing like some double-stuffed, we can't say the word, Co-op Gold sandwich cookies they're called, but they look like the ones you know and love that we can't mention due to trademark. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Happy Tuesday. If you're a Florida Panthers fan, congratulations. If you're an Oilers fan, You know what? I got to tell you something. You guys did an amazing job. That was a great game. We can all agree. Great series. Thanks for making it TV worthy. Normally, when we're watching the Stanley Cup, it goes down to the final. It's two American teams. I'm snoozing, barely watching it, and it was a great series. Couple of great teams. And last night's game, you know, the Oilers took some flack for not showing up, and I'm going to tell you, I thought they did great. I'm not a big hockey watcher, but I thought it was fun to watch, and fans were awesome, and it was all good. Let's take a look outside and get into your forecast details here. 14 degrees, double digits again today. We'll see a high of 21. We got warm yesterday. It was nice and warm. Oh, yeah, we got up to 24 degrees, which is our normal for this time of year, but it was Winnipeg that got to 30.6. Yay, Winnipeg! I'm sorry to jump ahead, but that's my good thing from yesterday, that I was excited to even see at least one 30-degree day. So summer's done. Now we can look forward to fall. Who's got pumpkin spice coffee? Bring out the pumpkin spice. Spirit of Halloween signs are up. That's it, guys. And that is your summer in Canada. That's summer. Thank you for playing. Please collect your souvenir from summer at the door at the exits. Official countdown to the last day of school, last second of school. We have 2 days, 8 hours, and 28 minutes until Thursday at 3:35 when kids are officially out everywhere. Again, grad day today. High of 22 degrees. No 30s in our forecast. In fact, a bit of a mixed bag for the Canada Day long weekend. It looks like we'll start with some rain. However, Sunday's still looking good with a high of 25. Here is the air temperature map across. Whoa, somebody was messing around with the computers overnight. Okay, that's a little weird, so we'll just jump right through that and see who we've got in chat to say good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning, and good morning to you. Welcome aboard. Here we go. Welcome aboard. And I'm sure hockey is on everyone's mind this morning, and there's no problem with that at all. Tosh, Road Reverend Karen ends in this morning, all on Twitch. Good morning. Happy Tasted Tuesday. Cindy is here on Twitch, too. Nick Adams is here as well. Nick Adams, 1981. Hope the holidays are going good there. Nick Quinton is here on Twitch as well. Cindy says we are ready for another Tasted Tuesday. Excited. Kev Parker is here on TikTok. Hi, Kev. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Nick says, damn, that was a close game last night. Okay, here we go. Here come the comments about the game. It was a close one. Paul Maurice, classy guy. He's a bit of a dreamer. We'll tell you what he said coming up in a second. We'll show it to you. Zumba Bernice on Twitch. Good morning, Zumba Bernice. Nice to see you. Cindy says, does being TV day, does that mean we should watch TV all day? It might not be the greatest time to do that. I mean, it's summertime. Why would they have TV day in summer? It's a time of year that you should be shutting all the screens off, going outside, getting some fresh air, enjoying the sunshine. Jody Kaslik is here on Facebook. Hi, Jody. Welcome aboard. KDD 4380 is here. Nice to see you on Twitch this morning. KDD 4380. Sharon Pierce 24 is here. Good morning to you. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich is here on Facebook. It's nice to see you this morning. Good morning. Chad is here on TikTok. Hi, Chad. We've got Janine Fleury-Urbanovich on Facebook. Either way, they're great for dipping in coffee. What are we dipping in coffee? I'm going to tell you what some people are putting in iced coffee. Thank you, TikTok. Some weird food combinations, thanks to TikTok. I'll tell you, TikTok has always got some weird stuff going on with, hey, why don't we try these things? Remember last time it was Kit Kat and ketchup. Gross. Hi, Lenny on TikTok and Moriander. Kit Kat and ketchup was gross. Cindy said she tried it, no good. No good. Road Reverend tried it. He said it was okay. Mojo Rider. TikTok, how you doing? It's iced coffee and something out of your garden. It's kind of gross. I wouldn't do it. Well, we got details on that coming up. Megan Oakley is here on Facebook. Janine says, I'm a Paul Maurice fan. Well, he's a smooth operator. Because we were talking about this before the game. There was this building, not resentment, but this building sense of emotion that Paul Maurice was going to get his hands on the cup, and he didn't do it for Winnipeg. We felt like a jilted lover. You had gone with somebody else. What about me? What about us? Why didn't you take our team to the show and get us the Stanley Cup? And then he spoke into the microphone. After winning hockey's biggest trophy, he gave a nod to his ex and said, "You're still beautiful, baby. You're still beautiful. You still got it going on." And no. There's no hope, ever. There's no hope. It's never going to happen, ever, in any universe, ever. Megan is here on Facebook. Eva Cameron, hi. Good to see you, Eva. Good morning on Facebook this morning. It's nice to see you. Nick's off to the beach on Thursday looking for some sunshine. I hope you get it, Nick. I really hope you do. Trev says, what's the weather going to be like in Minot this weekend? Headed stateside. It could be, I don't know. We'll have to check on that for you, Trev. That's exciting. I don't think Trev has ever been to Minot before, so this will be a new little journey for him. Enjoy yourself. It's going to be fun. Karen N says, so done with hockey. Yeah, I think, how far into the summer can it go, really? I mean, it's a winter sport. Goxel, good morning on TikTok. It's done. Let's get into football, baseball. It is already canceled Sportsnet. Hey, it's Tom Wenham. It's been a while. Holy cow, Tom Wenham is alive. Breaking news. Tom Wenham is still alive. Hello, Tom. Cindy says, no TV for me. Heading out later to Seafest to help my sister cater. I saw that some campers are already starting to line up. They were lining up on Sunday. For those who aren't in our area, we mentioned it in our live show from Dauphin a couple weeks ago. The Big Country Music Festival is this weekend. It's called Dauphin's Country Fest. It is one of the longest country music festivals in Canada. Big deal. And the camping, getting a really good campsite is a big deal. And so people are lining up like it's a damn Taylor Swift concert. They line up weeks, months, years in advance. The concert ends last year and people sit through the winter in, it's January, I'm going to get in line up for Country Fest. They really do. They're passionate. They got to get that campsite. And so the crowds are building. The anticipation is building for Country Fest weekend. Nick says, I think hockey is done now. Hershey Bears won the Calder Cup last night, too. Trev says, ice cream in a wine glass with red wine and a fruit cup stirred together. Apparently, it's really good. Ooh, that does sound good. Good morning, Don and Bella on TikTok. Nice to see you. Polar Bear is here on Twitch, and Molly is here. Well, now Molly's here. We can really get going. Thank you, Molly, for showing up again and being part of the show. Thank you to you. Whether or not you are commenting, that is just fine. It's nice to have you lurking and checking in with us this morning. The show about food, fun places, and mayhem of life. And we start with a good thing. And yesterday's good thing, especially if you are a Jets fan, is you got a shout out from our friend Paul Maurice. Oh, yes. Paul is the former coach of the Winnipeg Jets. And he gave a shout out to Winnipeg Jets fans. Now, the part of the interview that I like, and this is part of my good thing, part of the interview that I like is when he talks about his dad. Now, Paul Maurice is 57 years old. His dad has got to be like 80. And the part where he says, Dad, your name is going to be on the Stanley Cup, I think that can resonate with, well, a lot of people. Making mom and dad proud. And then he says hello to Jets fans, kind of. Have a look. Here we go.
You said you needed to win one, and you've got one now. So what's it feel like?
It's just brilliant, right? It's. I've never hugged so many sweaty men in my entire life. I'm not sure I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it tonight. So, you know what? It's not what I thought it would be. It's so much better. but it's the hugs, man. I saw Sam Bennett smile today. First time in 2 years. It's brilliant. You know, it's for my mom and dad in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. My brothers, Mike and Shane, in Sault Ste. Marie and Waterloo. The whole Anglois clan in LaSalle, Ontario. All of the people that suffered through 30 years of me losing, making excuses. Mom and dad especially. Hey, Dad, your name's going up with your heroes. Belleville, Richard, Hal, Lindsay, Maurice.
Last one for you. After your time in Winnipeg, you were prepared for a career in fishing, but I wonder if there is a better catch than Lord Stanley.
Well, I was just lucky. You know what? It was. So if I could have one thing more, it'd be for the Winnipeg Jets to win the next Stanley Cup.
Paul, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, for the Winnipeg Jets.
Okay, alongside Paul Maurice. Paul, you said you...
I would also like a unicorn. And I would also like gold bricks to come out of my nose when I blow it when I have a cold. Now, nothing against Paul Maurice. That interview was fantastic. And the part where, again, he's talking about his dad, I just love that. Because he is, Dad, you're going to be up here with your heroes. That is so cool. And, you know, it's, it's pretty magical. And then for him to say that, I want the Winnipeg Jets to win one. Okay. All right, Paul, we know you're excited that you won the cup, but you're a little delirious. You actually might be high. The Winnipeg Jets winning the Stanley Cup is kind of like me going to Mars with a brood of Playboy playmates to live the rest of my days in a Playboy mansion in paradise on Mars. It's never going to happen. Never. But for Paul, who did it, congratulations to the Florida Panthers. Way to go, Florida. Stanley Cup champions. And that is definitely a way to start the day. Yesterday's good thing. But you know what's nice about our area is that we have a lot of hockey players that will go to play for other teams in the NHL and still get their hands on the Stanley Cup. And, you know, Paul Maurice has proven that. So it's not like it's elusive to the point that Manitobans will never get their hands on the Stanley Cup. That is not true. And we've seen that locally. It's just Manitoba teams. I don't know. And I grew up cheering for the Jets. I like the Jets. I've nothing against the Jets. We're just such a small market team. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But very nice that he did that. So yesterday's good thing for you. Could be big, could be small. Something good that happened for you yesterday. Sorry you had a couple there. But yesterday's good thing, other than the hockey, maybe you're a Florida fan and you're excited about that. Maybe you've got an obnoxious cousin in Edmonton who is constantly ramming Oilers stuff down your throat. We're the best. We kick at it. Now, it was great to kind of text him after the game yesterday and say, you know what? Now who's the big winner, Skater? Who's the big winner there, Skinner? How'd you guys do? Was that your good thing from yesterday? Yesterday's good thing. Nick says, GT, a book I ordered on Amazon came yesterday. That's awesome. Amazon mail is always fun. What did I get? What did I order? Except when you've got relatives using your house as a postal depot. Oh, what did I order? I can't remember anything. Wait a second. That's not even mine. Then you open it and it's vibrating and you're like, oh, okay. No. Not my massager. Not mine. Tosh says, GT, we got a brand new central unit yesterday. Oh, central air? Ooh, just in time. We haven't had that 30-degree day yet, Tosh. So that is fantastic. I bet you're hanging meat in the kitchen now. You don't even need the fridge. Just like get some coat hangers, put it through the steaks, put it right off the lamp in the kitchen there. It'd be nice and cold. Air conditioning unit going. Very nice. Molly's back on her bike. Cindy GT'd a bit of a rodeo and got a few calves locked up yesterday. Cindy playing rodeo. Nice. Oh, and Zuba Bernice got the washing machine fixed. Very good. That's a good thing. Toss said, yeah, because they were the whole month of June had no air. The old Central Air packed it in after 21 years. It was a good air conditioning unit. especially in the summer of 2004, where we all nearly died from extreme heat. He came through in a big way. There was some shaking, rattling, rolling. He gave a few knocks every time he would start up, but he kicked in, and that cold air blew, boy. It blew so hard, it would freeze any drink near one of our vents. We'll miss you. We'll miss you, Ernie the air conditioner. After 21 years of service, rest easy. Ernie the air conditioner. We love you. And now you have to name the new one. Road Reverend, hey, hung out at the neighbor's house to watch the game, which is good because when the beers start flowing, you just open the door, and as long as you remember which direction your house is, you're good to go, right? Do I live to the left or to the right? Is someone... No, you're down the street, you drunk bastard! I wanted the Oilers to win. Thanks for letting me watch the game and drink your beer. Oh, Tom's got a GT. Tom says GT grass didn't grow enough yesterday, so I don't have to cut the grass for the 50th time this year. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I guess that is a good thing. Way to be. Glass half full there, Tom Wenham. Is that, you know what, the lack of sunshine. You would think all the rain we'd got, we'd be using some kind of ag equipment to kind of harvest all the grass that we've got, but it hasn't been too bad. Yesterday's good thing. Thanks so much. Yesterday's good thing. I do appreciate it. Sunrise Credit Union wants to congratulate all the grads of 2024. They have done that with over $24,000 in scholarships. Thank you, Sunrise Credit Union, and congratulations to all the local scholarship winners. And don't forget that the Great Gas and Grocery giveaway continues until August the 3rd. Sunrise Credit Union has given away $1,000 in gas and grocery gift cards from local businesses to one lucky member in each of their 3 districts for a total of $3,000, and that goes till August the 3rd. And also, attention grads or grad families, if you are looking for post-secondary financing, do reach out to your local Sunrise Credit Union. They've got 19 branches across southwestern Manitoba. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op. I was at the co-op yesterday getting these cookies ready for Tasted Tuesday, and man, the snacks that they have got for your campsite. Not just cookies, but in preparation for the game last night, I got the movie theater popcorn. It was like a super huge bag of movie theater popcorn over at Co-op. They have got some amazing candies, of course, all your favorite chips, which also come in the Co-op Gold brand. And Co-op Gold is a premium brand at an affordable price. So before you hit the cottage, before you hit the campsite, don't forget to hit your local Co-op and pick up all those delicious snacks so that you can enjoy the cottage and the lake and maybe just a day at the beach a little bit more by picking up treats from Heritage Co-op, Pembina Co-op, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op too. And while some people celebrate Christmas in July, Leon's has Boxing Week in June. The Boxing Week sale is back. Thinking that, you know what, we have turned the corner now since we had that first day of summer. Christmas is actually technically coming. I don't want to think about that, but Boxing Day is a nice thought because it's always a chance to save money right when Christmas is done. So why not have Boxing Day in June? And that's what they're doing at Leon's. Buy more, save up to $300 in addition to the already low sale prices on select appliance packages. They've got Sealy mattresses, 50% off the Sealy Matias Queen mattress. They've got the Rena pop-up sofa bed on for just $7.99. That is 50% off. And if you've ever wanted to get a Haven Power reclining sofa, maybe you were jumping up and down at the hockey game last night, broke the couch, get a Power reclining sofa at 50% off. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And again, other than the taxes and fees, take up to 2 years to pay with 0% interest at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Oh, look at this. This is for our Oilers friends today. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oilers fans, isn't he adorable? It's okay. You know, all the obnoxious things all my Oilers friends had said, and we're the best, and we'll bring it home to Canada. Yes, it's elusive. We're going to have to wait just a while longer before we'll get our hands on the Stanley Cup, but that's okay. That's all right. You know, life isn't hockey. God, you know, I'm watching the game yesterday, and I'm thinking to myself, God, the tens of thousands of people watching, millions of people watching this game, little piece of rubber. It's just a little piece of rubber on ice, and oh man, the emotional investment that people make, and not to mention financial investment. And was I the only one getting sick and tired of the Quest Trade ads airing during the broadcast last night? Is there no other businesses in Canada that want to reach a massive, like, I'm thinking like two and three people in this country were watching the game last night, and you would think that they'd be able to come up with more advertisers than Quest Trade. Quest Trade. It's just like, oh my God, I'm going to shut this off. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's just me. Maybe their Quest Trade was doing some kind of geofencing and trying to get to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. It seemed very repetitive. Just the same advertisers over and over again. I thought, like, where is all the other businesses? What is going on? Nick says, as someone who grew up watching the Maple Leafs, I can only offer this one bit of advice to Oilers fans. Though I don't know how well it helps. There is always next year. Yes, and it could always be worse. You could be Jets fans. Oh, I'm kidding, because I'm joking, Jets fans. And I feel especially bad for people like Trish. Here's Trish, by the way, and her family before the game.
Let's go, Oilers!
Oh, hang on a second. I'll show this, Trish. Hang on.
Oil country! Let's go, Oilers!
Let's go, Oilers. They had their faces painted up, and they were good to go. They weren't all in unison, but that's okay. There was some practice involved. They needed to get to... maybe we can blame it on you, Trish. You just didn't have everybody cheering at the exact right time there. Maybe that was... you guys look good. Good-looking crew there. Getting ready for the game yesterday. And all face painted up. Oh, sweetie. Cutie pie. Good-looking kids there. And, of course... they got to meet Connor McDavid. These are some pictures taken a while back, obviously, but very cool, very awesome. And again, thinking of you Oilers fans, it's okay. Don't worry about it. As Nick said, there is always next year. And this is probably the funniest meme I've seen regarding the loss. And it's something we can all laugh at because... it shows, ordinarily, folks, Canadian teams haven't won the Stanley Cup since 1993. And, of course, this year will be no exception as the Canadians line up way to good in. That's not going to happen. Nope. We once again prove we are the Dominican Republic of sport. As the Dominican Republic sends more Major League Baseball players to the United States than any other country, Canada sends more hockey players to the United States than any other country, to the NHL than any other country. And we continue our trend, and we will continue to produce high-quality talent and coaches, as Paul Maurice has shown us. We're going to take a beach break, and we'll be back with more in just a bit. Hey, happy grad day to our friends over at Vincent Massey today. Vincent Massey grad. Not too bad in the cap and gown today. It's going to be nice weather-wise. We'll check that. We'll update you in just a second. We're going to go to Florida. Speaking of Championville, this is Daytona, Florida. Oh, we're getting set up. We got the beach bunker chairs ready to go. A little tarp there ready to roll. And we'll take a quick beach break, and we'll be back with more Food Fun Places, Mayhem of Life in just a bit. Good morning, Daytona. is a live shot at Daytona Beach, Florida. Florida Stanley Cup champions 2024. And as I was getting set to go to bed last night after the game, I was just loosely following the by-election in Toronto. Why would I even care about a federal by-election in Toronto? Well, similar to the Canadian drought that we've had in Stanley Cup wins, is that this particular riding in Toronto has been held by the Liberals since 1993, and so they call that the Liberal stronghold. It was kind of a slam dunk for them, and I was hoping they were going to get upset. I was hoping that the Conservatives win, and when I went to bed last night, they were counting votes. I mean, polls closed at 8 o'clock, and it was 10:30, 11 o'clock. They're still counting votes. And I'm thinking, it's one riding. We have a federal election across the country, and of course, the Liberals are winning. And so not only did the Oilers lose, I was a little disappointed in that, but then having the Liberals win in Toronto, I was disappointed in that. And then I wake up this morning, and oh, surprise, we were counting through the night. Why do they keep doing this? Surprise, no, it's an upset. Conservatives won. What? I mean, okay. I don't understand what takes so long for them to count. The U.S. election was the same thing. When Joe Biden won, it's like you go to bed and it's like they're still counting. You wake up in the morning, still counting. I thought with technology, things got faster. I don't know. Speaking of the U.S. election, big debate on Thursday. Vegas is taking bets. It's pretty funny what the people will bet on with regards to Joe Biden versus Donald Trump on Thursday. I have to watch that. I don't care what you think of me watching a debate of two old guys screaming at each other, but there's going to be some comedy come out of that. I don't care what you say. There's going to be some funny stuff come out of these. You're a bad guy. You're worse. Screw you. I'll hit you with my cane, you son of a... Oh, get back over here, you bastard. Oh, hey. It could be funny. We're at 16 degrees. Beautiful morning this morning. Congratulations to Massey grads. Could see a thunderstorm this afternoon. Still windy again. Gusting at times to 50. It's the summer of wind. And we'll have sun tomorrow and 21 for Neelangrad. Our air temperature map, North American air temperature map is not working this morning. So let's just get right back into the beach bunker and get right back to it. And we say good morning, blessed mama. How's it going? Tasha liked that beach in Florida. Loving the beach. Nick says, of course, a loss for the Liberals is a win for Canada. We'll have to see. There is some talk this morning that our friend Justin could be in some trouble now. And he may have to resign because this has been such a long-standing and easy place for them to win. So we'll have to wait and see. I just wanted the message sent that we're not happy. People aren't happy with what's going on. And I was hoping that, just like sports, I was hoping that the Edmonton Oilers would win. It didn't happen. That's okay. Life goes on. And I figured, too, I was a little disappointed, too, in that election. And then I went to bed. Life goes on. And then, wait a second. Come from behind win. Look at this. You can bet on the presidential debate on Thursday. Here are the two old guys. Trump versus Biden. It will be interesting to watch. There will be comedy indeed. CNN will host it in Atlanta. It'll be 90 minutes. There's only 2 commercial breaks. There'll be no audience at this debate. What I like is that you can bet. Michigan is one of more than 30 states that have legalized sports betting, and according to Polymarket, a crypto-based platform, there is a 5% chance the first debate is canceled, and already $500,000 has been wagered on that. People are betting that the debate is going to be canceled. $500,000. Another market, albeit much smaller, with just $19,000 wagered, was whether Biden and Trump would shake hands before the debate. with yes at only 32%. These guys can't even shake hands. And let's bet some money on it. Let's bet money. I love Vegas. Isn't it fun? Gamblers have also risked more than $100,000 on what Trump will say during the debate. Here are the probabilities. Fake news, good chance, 65%. Dementia, 14%. Crack, 24%. Felon, 35%. Sleepy Joe. My bet's on Sleepy Joe. He's going to say Sleepy Joe for sure. Call him Sleepy Joe right to his face. He'll mention Hunter, jail or prison, abortion, Putin, crypto and Bitcoin, and rigged. It's rigged. It's all rigged. So, bets are flowing into Vegas. You can bet on the presidential debate. I bet there'll be lots of people watching, and I will be watching it. For the humor, the memes that will come out of this. I just want to see the look of disdain that these two guys have for each other. And much like the hockey game we watched last night, when you've got two entities colliding on a collision course of conflict where everything is on the line, and that's what happened at last night's hockey game. It was so intense. You could, the energy, the willingness to win, it was palpable. It was amazing. Spurs fan, sounds like a... You'll be watching. Cindy says, we don't judge. Quentin says, what are the odds of a handshake offered, then a quick psych, followed by two slow? One of these. Yeah, you snooze, you lose. Trump could do that. I'm worried about Grandpa Joe. I think he's a sweet guy. He's a nice guy. He just doesn't know where he is. Am I at the store? Are we picking out tomatoes? And then you've got on the other side a guy, fake news, Trump, fake news, I'm a criminal. America will shine brightly. Its brightest and best on display Thursday. Yes, it'll be fun to watch. Poor Grandpa Joe. Nick says, though, although for those that don't bet, it could be a fun drinking game, seeing these two guys. That's a good idea, Nick. You got your thinking cap on. You got your tequila bottle ready. Every time he says, it's fake news, although fake news, we could get drunk. And how would we get on Joe Biden's shot words would be, folks. And another one that he does far too often is, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Okay, take a shot. Oh, God. No, I'm serious. Oh, I'm hammered. Fake news. This is fake news. Sleepy Joe. Who wants to have sleep? Oh, I got to take a shot. Oh, God. Oh, man. They should just have surrogates. Like, kind of like you do at baseball where you've got pinch hitters. And I'm not talking about a vice presidential pick. I'm like, spin the wheel of random celebrities. Okay. Or anybody. Like anybody. Like, just anybody. Maybe somebody from one of Trump's companies that worked for him. It's like, okay, we've got George from the Bronx who's going to be debating Harold from Maine. Harold was a gardener for Joe Biden. And this other candidate here that he's going to be debating worked for Donald Trump laying concrete back in the 70s. Let them go at it instead of these guys. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, put that on your agenda for Thursday in case you've got nothing else on TV. Maybe you don't want to watch water flowing down a river on YouTube. Maybe you don't want to watch the stars in the sky on YouTube. Maybe you want to watch something, the dripping drip of a tap on YouTube. No, there's a debate, a U.S. presidential debate going on. Okay, to some serious news, though, folks. Folks. I'm serious. See, I've got Joe Biden disease. Folks, let me tell you. So first it was Red Lobster, and now, oh my God, sound the alarms. We have another American restaurant that is on the ropes. and this is getting very serious, because you can take away my endless shrimp, but the fact that you're going to be taking away my what are they taking away here? My chicken wings. They're taking away my chicken wings. I was going to say they're taking away the Hooters, but that's the name of the restaurant. Hooters, boom, closes 40 locations as restaurant crisis deepens. Hooters, who has been known for their chicken wings, of course, has had to close a bunch of locations. Like other struggling chains like Red Lobster, Hooters is blaming the rising cost of rent and food. Well, don't we know what that's like? Stores have closed in Florida, Kentucky, Rhode Island, Texas, and Virginia. The company is not thought to be in a dire financial situation as quite as bad as Red Lobster, which has filed for bankruptcy. And the bosses have said that the brand remains resilient and relevant. Isn't that what CEOs all say? Oh my, this is, Now, for those that can't remember the last time they were out of Hooters, this is the interior of your. It's a good wing place. They've got good food there. They've got good food and drinks. Apparently, see, there's drinks there, and they've got a patio. They've got very nice chairs there. Those chairs are orange in the back, just for those that are. And this is their brand, the owl here. So that is inside. We've got one in Winnipeg. That is the closest one. Hooters will have about 300 restaurants globally after the closures. That's down from 333 in 2018, according to Techonomic. Dave & Buster's, Miller's Ale House, and Twin Peaks all have more restaurants. Restaurants have been putting up prices over the past 2 years as they pass on higher customers to consumers, but these prices have led to a fall in visitors. So no matter how comfy the seats are, no matter how amazing they program their thermostat so you are incredibly comfortable no matter what seat you're in, no matter how good the view is of the football game, they are struggling at Hooters. So if you're a fan of their wings, and they actually, in all seriousness, I'm kidding, but the wings at Hooters are really good. They're good. Nick says there's also other reasons to visit Hooters. Yes, well, good sports, lots of sports, lots of sports on their TVs. Quentin finds their wings way too greasy. Well, maybe you were a little distracted and couldn't concentrate on the quality of the food, Quentin. You should have been paying it when you're eating your wings like this and the sauce is getting all over your face. I don't know. Like, how is it the game you're watching? What is it that you're looking at? Why can't you hit the pie hole? What's going on? I don't get it. Come on. Concentrate on what is in front of you, man. Concentration. So TikTok's latest food mixing is kind of gross. Here it is. Iced coffee with green onions in it. People do strange and fascinating things on the internet, like washing their shredded cheese to remove anti-caking agents or making a million different trendy butter boards. And coffee is a constant topic on TikTok trends. And now we've got green onions in iced coffee. How gross is that? Who's coming up with this stuff? Adding scallions or green onions to iced coffee or lattes is a recent trend originating from cafes across China, apparently, the same country that brought us the viral grilled ice cube trend. Remember that? We had that on the show. People cooking ice cubes. How do you cook an ice cube and make it survive? Well, people were doing it. This is, Quentin says that it might taste like soup. Yeah, but it's iced coffee. I don't know. Golden Brown Coffee recreated the viral drink and described it by saying, "I can't even fake any redeeming qualities. That is horrific. The thing we must understand, however, is that this viralized coffee drink is part of a series of dark cuisine dishes coming in from China. Dark cuisine dishes are meant to curb appetites and help people in China who are dieting eat less. So maybe this is an opportunity for us to try it, and maybe it's like a cheap version of Wegovy or Ozempic. Putting green onions in your coffee. Would you try this? Cindy says Miles' fee is from Dauphin, so the Stanley Cup might come to Dauphin again. Is he a coach or a trainer or something like that? I'm unfamiliar, but that's cool. See, there we go. What was I telling you? We export the hockey players and we import the Stanley Cup. And she goes on to say, I hope people aren't getting paid to think up these concoctions. I love green onions. I love green onions. But putting it in coffee, and what about your breath? Like, coffee can be harsh on your breath as it is. But when you... Isn't that kind of nuking your breath? Like taking it like over the edge where it's like you come back from the coffee room on your coffee break and you tried this new thing. It's coffee and onions. And like you can literally see people turn green as you're talking to them. Coffee and onions? I don't know about this, Tim.
Green onion coffee is going crazy in China as cafes introduce this unique drink. The new trend has sparked mixed reactions. Some people praise the coffee's unusual taste and claim it's a great source of energy and calcium, while others find it disgusting. One netizen remarked, green onion lovers and coffee lovers are both silent. Another said, when I get rich, I will wipe out all the scallions in the world. Another guy replied, saying he will do the opposite. Scallion coffee is the latest addition to China's dark cuisine trend, which refers to unusual food combinations. People sometimes consume dark cuisine to curb their appetite while dieting. Other viral dark cuisine dishes include braised orange, blue soda chicken wing, ice cream with rice, chocolate noodles, Oreo omelets, red dumplings, seafood bun, squid and lotus porridge, and quite literally, cheesecake. My personal favorite is a pork roast rice, inspired by a girl's boyfriend.
What in the hell were those last ones there? I got to shut that off because I was intrigued by the little cucumber that he had on the grill. That was pretty interesting. Okay. And then he had braised orange, and you can see they've got some garlic in there. What the front door? Orange and garlic? Okay, blue soda chicken wing. What is blue? Do we even have blue soda here? What would that be? Blue soda chicken wing. You know, are we that bored? That's... ice cream with rice. That might actually be good. Bit of a carb overload going on there. Nick Adams says, what in the 7 circles of hell was that? And then chocolate noodles. You take your itchy band and throw in some chunks of chocolate to make it delicious. Interesting. Oreo omelets. Hey, it's Taste of Tuesday. I happen to have some cookies here. And I do have eggs in the house. Maybe we should whip some up. I don't think so, Tim. I don't think so, Tim. Oh, this is just... Oh, no, I don't even want to... Oh, whoa. Bugs are coming out of the dumplings. That is unreal. Look at them crawling. And then squid and lotus porridge. Sorry about that if you're eating. And then cheesecake. I'd eat that. Out of all the stuff, I want this. That is a colon clogger if I've ever seen it. You're not going. And then his personal favorite is the pork roast rice. These people are crazy with their food. But I'll tell you something, it gets a lot of attention online, and I can certainly see why. If you open dumplings up and bugs are coming out, that's not good. I don't care what culture that is. I am screaming like a girl. There's going to be glass shattering everywhere if I even just saw one bug come out of my pastries. Ugh. No, I like them slathered with icing sugar and some cinnamon and golden brown. Oh, yeah, just the way they do them at Kuiper's Family Bakery. No. We want to go for the good buns, the good pastries, the good cookies. Kuiper's Family Bakery, again, out on the golf course this summer, look for the Cookie Monster. And monster cookies from Kuiper's Family Bakery. All your cravings in one store. The aroma of freshly baked goods greets you as soon as you open the door. And, of course, they've got sugar cookies and loaves, pastries, buns, pizza buns, sausage rolls, and the list goes on and on and on. They are the official hot dog and hamburger bun of summer. Kuiper's Family Bakery, your family bakery. One of Manitoba's longest-running bakeries and certainly a local favorite. You can check them out at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. At Epp Law Office, they'll help you with buying or selling a home. They are your legal experts. In your back pocket, buying or selling a house, they're going to help you. Redoing the will, they're going to help you. If you got a small business you want to incorporate, you're going to need a lawyer, and they're going to help you. Epp Law Office, they are your trusted legal advisors for real estate transactions, corporate law, or estate concerns. At 642 18th Street, Unit A, right across from the RBC on 18th Street, Epp Law Office. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Check out to see if there's a lineup at murraychevbrandon.com, and you can swing on by and within 30 minutes or less, get in and get out, get on your way. They'll show you your filters while you wait, and there's a donation made to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you get that oil changed. It's the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Whoa, that would make Taste It Tuesday very interesting and entertaining to see me scream and holler that, oh my God, there's bugs coming out of the rolls. Whew. They like their crazy food. They do. They like their crazy food. So this is in the news. Elon Musk is trying to outdo Nick Cannon. God, look at this guy go. Holy man. Elon Musk is now the father of 12. Nick Cannon, get out of the way. Elon is going to have you beat. He recently had another child. Did he have a boy or was it oh, hang on a second. I got it blocked here. Elon is 12 kids. 12 kids. He's 52 years old. The baby, whose name or sex has not been revealed, was born earlier this year. Oh, so this is not necessarily new. It's just being revealed in the last day or so. Before the birth, Elon already had 2 children with 38-year-old Zillis, who is the executive of Musk's brain-computer interface company. The news of the tech businessman's 12th child was first reported in Bloomberg on Friday. And again, he is not just making spaceships, he is making babies. He's a baby-making machine. My question is, how are these kids expected to survive? Is he going to be financially responsible? I mean, 12 kids, the guy only has, he has modest means as a dad. I'm a little concerned. He only has $150,000 billion trillion. Are the kids going to be properly taken care of? Is anyone asking these questions? I don't think so. People are not asking these questions. And people have to think of the kids. Think of the children. There's Elon and Siobhan Zillis, and they're twins. And I am thinking that this is This may have been something outside the marriage, potentially, which is why we're just hearing about it. Elon's been married twice before. He met his first wife, Canadian author Justine Wilson, while they were studying at Queen's University. Musk and Wilson tied the knot in 2000 and welcomed their first child, Nevada, 2 years later. Tragically, their firstborn died of sudden infant death syndrome when he was 10 weeks old. Wilson and Musk went on to have a set of twins, Griffin and Vivian, in 2004, and triplets, Kai, Saxon, and Damian Musk, in 2006. In June of 2023, it was reported that Elon and Wilson's teenage daughter had been granted the name and gender change that she requested. Their daughter identifies as a trans woman, and in April, court filings with Los Angeles Superior Court requested to have her name reflect her new gender identity and sever all ties with Elon. I don't know if that's a good idea. Again, he's got $1 trillion bazillion dollars. I know he might not be charming. Maybe he's not even all that supportive. But 3 words, truckloads of money, truckloads of cash. So anyway, some people have hobbies, and Elon works a lot, and he has a lot of kids. Here you go. Here's our $10 for cleaning all 30 bathrooms. Says Molly. Congratulations, Elon. I hope you can do it. We're worried about you. Make sure that you're, setting a little bit aside for the kids at Christmas time. Make sure that they get something good under the tree. Coming up this morning, in hour 2 of the show, we have got for you Sunday, biggest travel day in American history. Boy, U.S. travel is back in a big way. We're still a little behind here in Canada, but that is some good news. And how to book the cheapest airfare in 2024. What's the best day of the week to travel? And what's the best day of the week to book a flight? That's coming up in hour 2 of the show. And, of course, Tasted Tuesday is cookies. We've got cookies, Co-op Gold cookies. We've got chocolate chip. And we have got a cookie that looks like another big brand, but it's Co-op Gold. They're sandwich cookies. Sandwich cookies. Never had these before. They come in 4 varieties, and we'll talk a bit about that. And a whole lot more in hour 2 of the show. We have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. We're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And again, there's an abbreviated version of the show. It's in podcast form. It's especially popular in the summer. I think it's just because, people want to be outside. You can be mowing the lawn. You can be out for a cruise. You can do whatever, it's 40 minutes or less. And, people want to be doing other stuff as opposed to maybe taking part in the show. I get that. And you can get an abbreviated version of it at TylerGlenShow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And thank you so much for downloading that. In the meantime, have a great day, TikTokers. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Thank you, Spurs fan, and thank you, Patch and Audrey and Dallas and George. Have a great day, guys. Catch you later. Thank you. And we have to say goodbye to our friends on X. Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Mr. Elon. Catch you later. We have to say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.